Hello. This is gonna be a pretty quick video just because I wanted to record this real quick. I feel like it's right to do this. Let me turn on the menu music again. Basically, people have told me I've copied, apparently, xnor by 70k while making my level with the same name. I didn't know this. this was a surprise to me. I didn't know I copied something. So I was pretty surprised by this, and I wondered, well, either I accidentally copied something without even looking at it because I didn't know the level by 70k, I mean, or I did actually do something like very similar, and people are seeing some similarities that are actually maybe not that deep, you know. So yeah. There's some comments. They're disliked. I didn't dislike them. Just so you know, I'm not going around and disliking my own, like, not my own, but like comments, bad comments on my own levels. That's not something I do. So let's kind of break this down, right? There's xnor 70k, which the video was published on the 15th of July. I don't know if the level was published a bit earlier. But I can tell you that on the 23rd of July, so 8 days after, I had already been working on the level for around 10 days or a bit more than that. I don't remember. It was I don't have a good memory, but it's around that. And let's see this version. I don't know if you guys played the original, but I'll play this for now. With the original, I mean the one that's published. Kind of confusing, but yeah. The main difference is that there's no thing code in the background. And another big difference, because everything else is the same, is the fact that there's not a ship here, there's a ball. Because I just wanted to have a ball party here. I scrapped it when I took the level and revamped it after like 3 weeks, because I just dropped the level. And I continued working on it after some weeks and still not knowing about this level by 70k. So let's look at this. First of all, I was sure, like as soon as I started this, I was sure of two things. People saw similarities in the ground because there's like lines and in these moving blocks. And I gotta say that's legitimate. It's similar. Not copied though, mainly because this one has an actual background. It's not black. I have a parallax. I have only two things of ground. The colors are different and the blocks in mine are moving completely different. They're moving very slow and very gradually. This is more synced to the song, and it's probably like better executed in every way. But you know, I see what people are trying to say. Okay. Something else is this levels, like 70k's level. First parts, Cube and Robot, are much longer. They're actually the same length as my entire level. Okay, we'll cover these in a second. So this is the same thing basically, but with different colors. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of gameplays and decorations that last this long, but this is not the point of the video. There's some actually pretty different decorations in the level, but I see what people are saying. Okay, my level ends off here. So if it was copied, I wouldn't have had a, ship part and wave part and everything. But okay, so let's go in my level. Let's see what some other differences are. For example, I do have the code things in the background. It's not code, by the way. It's just inspired by CMD commands, and the fact is it's just CMD commands. It's not like numbers. 70k had like numbers, I think, were IDs or just numbers. It's not the same thing. It's not copying. And I didn't even know the level, but even if I knew the level, that wasn't like probably the main thing. Then you can see next part, I have a ship, and from this point on the level is just completely different, so I don't see where people are seeing me copying the level. But okay, again, there's some similarities like the ground being lines, but that's pretty common. Like 1 level out of 3 has line as ground, I guess. This part is, I mean, I don't even explain why this part is different. It's not similar. And the decorations are also pretty different in general. Like my designs weren't similar to the ones of 70k, but it's okay. I kind of understand why people are saying this. So I just wanted to make this to clear the fact that I'm not copying levels, and I wouldn't have a reason for it. I had 24 creator points as of now. If I don't want to build something, I just don't. You clearly see it. You can clearly see it from my inconsistent schedule, call it schedule, of uploading levels. So I wouldn't have a reason to copy a level, especially from 70k, which is a creator I generally like. I wouldn't go around and copy their level to make a level that's the same, you know, it just doesn't make sense to me, but alright. Yeah, I just didn't want to make a super long video on this because I hate like GD drama stuff, and even though this is like an incredibly small thing, I don't want to start, you know, discussions and things. Just wanted to make this clear. Alright, see ya.